But when I play those games, I want to know
That's
life.
true.
And that just
Like a
means that I
stack
wouldn't do anything
coming from the
else.
side of Global Xpito. Looks like a call to be extra aggressive. Maybe go through window,
variety
maybe
day in
through
Jan.
sands, get an early
Yeah, maybe we
pick.
need some
That's
ideas. See
a
how bored I get.
paranoia, a flash with ya.
Push out into mid, and Aneri immediately finding the headshot there on the Yome. Ache able to answer one back. Hyunmin as well, getting involved. Finds a
Damn,
second.
bro, it's just allowed to get
Cycling up
all the
these
shields.
Sends out the vulnerable, knowing that Crystal's going to be
This
tagged
is probably a
up.
nice way to handle this.
Takes
The
some
double
space. Meantime,
duelist.
Still that lurk coming through as Hyunmin turning back is able to find Crystal, and it
Got
looks like
flashback.
DRX going to be off to
Like
a very
these
hot
two
start
could
as
really
Hyunmin picks
carry
up a
this map.
4K here in the pistol
I mean,
round.
this is a smart idea.
I love it. It is there. This is Hyunmin with a very good 4K start. 3 more orbs for the kill contract, and DRX, you gotta love the confidence coming right in. I mean, you get to see Global Xpito try as well as Aneri dealt
Yeah,
first
games like
blood,
Marvel
but the
Hours where you have to
trades
shoot
were
people
there,
a million
people were in
times
the
because it's
right
getting healed.
spots, and
Yeah, I get
practically
what you're
double
saying.
taps after double taps, just ready to go for Hyunmin. Good
I
start
have a bit
for
of that
DRX.
as well, to be honest.
Cycle those double
But
taps.
then I'll just play like
Nice, who
the
can very much
the
get out.
Hanzo players that can one shot.
Now just 2 charges away from having that kill contract online as he grabs up the orb. Big stack here on the C site, but DRX only interested in the ult. orb
Neon with
now.
this economy. I mean, this is still buff Neon though.
That
It's okay.
cross over towards Zane. There's a call starting to come out here from Global, wanting to scatter across the map a little bit more.
This
Rotation's
stack.
coming
This was
through
kind
as
of
well.
nice though from
Full
DRX.
rotate
They
onto
took
A
orb. They
with-
waited for reaction. No reaction.
Trying to see that
They see the
there's no
smoke
signs
come
of
down.
life
They're
from
just in
C,
for just
but
hitting over
these
towards
cut
site.
noise
As
and
you can see, minimap
DRX
wise,
are
they've owned it.
rewarded.
Quite the read here, the double back. So we'll be able to advance forward. Gate crash set up here for back sight. Nothing spotted at all. And Recon will confirm it, and Global Xpito about to get the bad news.
I
as the
love
spike gets
Hawkeye
planted
in
here.
that game. Yeah, I saw a clip of it as well where I was like, damn. I think I saw a Tens clip.
Let's see if
I was
there's
like, damn, it
any,
looks really
anyone going to be
fun.
coming from a different angle, as it is that big guns on the side of DRX. It is going to be a stack from CT, and there's 2 people on site.
Flashback.
Everyone stopped playing the
Close.
Fortnite 1v1.
Shots
Sorry, the
flying out.
5v5 game though, so I guess
The
it's not that
glimpse
good.
catches Crystal as the gate crash out to safety. Now space just going to be refilled here as Hyunmin pushes forward.
Over here.
Another headshot, another kill. Flashback coming away with 2. Gets the spot out, gets the 3rd, looks for the 4th, cannot make it happen, and getting taken down.
Okay,
But it's just
I
going
was
to
a
be
little bit worried
spray
for
in
it,
the
but
smoke.
so
No
good.
hope in hell.
They took down
Flashback
one.
with
The
a lone
one didn't
casualty,
have a
but
gun
also the
other
one
than a
didn't have
ghost.
rifle.
Pretty nice.
As DRX will move up 2-0.
Yep, that was Ghost. Sacrificed. It was a clean round overall for DRX. Having to cut noise, having to smoke off a long, and having to play off of that macro. And unfortunately, yeah, that rotation was great for DRX. So let's see now with the buy round on the side of Global Xpito. Usually they can get pretty deadly here. Now it's going to be a C push for sure, but that's a lot of people from DRX.
Quick TP forward here from Papi Chulo.
I'm out of here.
Zone back, Paranoia sent out, reveal onto a couple, but they're around the corner and in safety for now. As the drone will lead the way, but does not check
The
that
bait
close
on the
left
right's
side.
kind of nice. Yeah.
So for now, Aneri's position a complete unknown. As shock darts go flying, Recon going to be cleared. Smoke gets cycled, and ultimately this ends up being a bit of a stalemate. As
Play
only
Minecraft?
Alexi,
I've
the only
never
player
played
who's
Minecraft,
not
man.
on the C
I
side
don't know,
of the
it
map,
just
is
doesn't-
the only one who's taken some damage.
It just looks like a
Trying to tussle against Ache.
a worse
Now,
Rust
A little bit of a
when I watch
push
it,
happening.
or just like a really
but
simplified
there's a
Rust.
tripwire. They might get spotted.
Swing out. We had sights set there on Aneri. He does manage to find the neon, but Poppy able to go ahead and answer back. Keeps it evened up as Crystal sliding away.
And getting cancelled for that.
Tagged up there by the outlaw.
Oh boy.
Quiet before
Did
the
all of you
storm,
guys
but
play
there's another
Minecraft? Yeah.
Tripwire here. It's gonna be a bit tricky. 30 seconds on the
30
clock.
seconds left.
Okay. Oh, it's going to be knife in hand pushing forward there. Alt line now sent to try to stave them off. King does get the reveal
This
here
is
on
the Minecraft
OAS.
generation. Isn't it a one-player game or is it multiplayer? I don't really. I mean, I know it. Was it originally a one-player game?
Here's the fake out. Looks to be ignored. Flashback managing to weave that shot through though. He's able to find Alexi, and with 3 seconds to spare, the spike will get
Hey,
on the floor.
Crystal
But
is
Crystal getting ready to
owning this
strike,
though.
manages to do so. Before Or they can find their bearings. Flashback, reposition. Over here at Long Drone. Not going to go deep enough to try to find him. Recon and a shock at the ready.
The timing of the
the
1-2 swing was very nice.
That is going to be Global Xpito able to get themselves
Still though,
on
I
the
felt like
board
DRX
here,
would be happy with the
allowing
damage
for a
done.
bonus conversion, but they do suffer 3 losses.
Yeah, still a very a bit of an expensive
Breaking your heart with the
round, but Global Xpito will
Minecraft
be
slander.
happy
Chat,
about that
Rust is an
one.
incredible
It
game.
is
Don't.
the two
It's
perfect
not as much as an
agents,
insult
being
as you
left
think.
for that 1v2 clutch. You've got
Rust is still one of the best games I've ever played.
You've got Poppy as well. Didn't even need to smoke out any sort of angles. They didn't do the double peek. It was clean overall. The tag team between Crystal and Poppy. Meanwhile, Hyunmin though has the kill contract available. So let's see who's gonna get caught out of that. And I do feel like it might be Crystal.
Okay, it's the classic. Wait, we're doing this without a silver ult? We're doing for ISO ult? Ooh, I like it.
And okay, does get the catch. Granted, bold person to try to
Oh,
go
hold
for
up.
here. The double tap shield
Damn.
gone, and Crystal's able to win out the
Crystal's
fight.
absolutely owned it.
Suffering minor damage as well.
And no way.
Through, and
We
Crystal
revealed up.
holds his ground, finds another elimination down to 11.
He did incredible though.
Eventually
He's done
pushed out
so
his Athen, finds
good.
that kill, but now has the tuck back out of the A site. Fully flooded in here from Global Xpito. Stacking it up, and now it's just 2 players remaining from the side of DRX.
Crystal, I don't even know how he's managed to survive all of that.
Just
Because he was
having to
revealed up
extend
when he came out of the
value off his
ISO
life,
ult.
getting
That's the
2
mad
before
thing
he
about
falls,
it.
and even removing the value off of that kill contract. Now they're forced to go to a Cypher-infested site, which is C, so it might not be a fun time once they arrive there.
Certainly not. I mean, there's also going to be smoke cycling back up. The fault line has just come through from Kelly S as well. Fast lane still available for an Airy. In all likelihood, Global Xpito probably assuming that this is a bit of a save, but as they push up into the site,
I mean, they're in trouble on this one. Hafen maybe. Can own it.
They're out on that. Not going to be planted here for long. This is player Alexi, the jump up from Athen, takes quite a bit of damage. And now between the two of them, 60 HP, both down to 30. This would be a hell of a clutch between the 2 players.
One enemy
The crosshead going to be spotted. Yome going to be taken down.
Zumi saving out here? Damn.
Very disconnected.
If there was a gun to your head, how long do you think it would take me to defeat the Ender Dragon from scratch? What game we talk about here? Is this still Minecraft? Right, can I look at guides or not?
2-2.
Is it a one-player game? I would quit, man. I would just accept it. I just don't like one-player games.
Yeah, quite the expensive round for DRX and opting for a save. Maybe that extra cash off of that plan, but nonetheless, Global Xpito gonna be happy about that one. Hunter's Fury on the side of Crystal, and we know how much he can sort of build
Siege.
up on
Siege
that
610 with the tier 1. Thank you,
with how much
with the
presence
22
he
months.
serves on
You can do it as a
Haven.
co-op? Okay, now I'm back
And we'll
in.
have to see now.
Who's
Maybe
my
it's gonna be
co-op
a
though? I
different
know
approach.
you're all
Maybe
going to say
the
Sideshow,
garage
but he might have
stack
played it before, so
Rush
maybe we're
to
right.
C might be the entry here for DRX.
I'll handle this. Time to check.
Dimensional drift.
I don't know how long the game is, chat.
It's going to be dropped down.
Like,
spot out.
Realistically,
Alexi,
like,
who's back
if I've
up,
never
he's
played it
looking
before,
Here at back site.
like 100,
Flash sent. Flashback exits.
like 200 hours maybe?
Gonna surround
How
here
big's
on
the game?
Kelly, stuck into the cubby, trying to hold his ground, but can only break
You can
the
finish
shield.
it fast.
Gaining
Yeah,
another
I
one.
don't know anything about the
Loses into
game.
The Hunter's Fury, but Flashback now holding here. As that judge comes into
Spike
play.
planted.
DRX with a nice fast response.
The speedrun record is 23 seconds. Yeah, but I'd have no idea what I'm doing. Bro, that's like saying the speedrun in Zelda is like 2 hours, but it would still take you days.
Crystal gonna have to do all the work, it would seem, though. See him in around the corner, down to 45. Sends a shock that gets him down to 5 now. Another setup avoided.
Damn, no, there's no way, by the way.
Suddenly,
There is no way.
1v1, but
And the
time is
plant's not
working
for
against
him, and when this guy
Crystal.
doesn't peek
Get a read
garage...
here, the gun
Oh,
coming
okay,
through,
I was
he's
going
gonna
to
be
say...
spotted at the
Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to tap look
Catching
garage.
his keister sticking out from behind the box. Cleans it up, but DRX will maintain a lead.
Yeah, nicely done by DRX here. Having to get that risk to wrap around garage to get that possible, what do you call this? Possible ruse of thinking that the last player might be from long, as it's planted pretty open. Crystal, it was very, very close, but at the end of the day, Athen, the nice wraparound. There we go. Good dimensional
Hey,
drift
you should look in
conversion
the
off
mirror,
that
Bacon.
round. It seems
Can't
that
imagine you've been
plan
outside in the
was
past 2
very
months.
solid. Let's see now. It's going to be a bit of a default here. Might be a slow start.
Over Drive online with that orb take. 2 away from another kill command.
Whoa!
Poppy is just killing 2 people out in window.
Yeah, and we force-spot into this one as well. So it's a big round.
End up getting mowed down.
Jeez, next chance.
Try to challenge, but it's
This guy could have a great year. He's looked really good.
Yeah, as Poppy picks up a 3rd.
Like maybe round number 4, round number 3, Hyunmin peak perhaps, but does not dare to challenge anymore without a double tap perhaps.
Did I just cast his year? No, not a chance. But Bren, thank you so much. 30 months. 30 months. Thank you for the tier 1, bro. Appreciate that.
Open something up and
Big numbers, dude. Thank you, bro.
Wide swing out. LES on the floor. Cam gets the spot though.
Dude, what is this round? Go on, go duel him.
Potentially on.
You go duel him.
Caught in no spot. The question is, Hyunmin, does he try to do anything else? Does he even put
You got a
himself in
shield. Go
position
duel
to
him.
Potentially find this ace.
Here we go. Ooh.
Swings out, shield now broken down. Hearing the neon, and Neri just get taken out. Paranoia gonna be sent.
Damn, bro. The flash didn't even hit. Had a re-shield as well.
As we get tied up at 3-3.
That actually looked really nice, to be
Crazy
fair.
stuff. Poppy has not left his post.
Sick face
on
of the
top
tournament.
Of V. He was just there being that sole guardian by looking out window, and every single challenger that has dared to peek him has fallen, and that's why he's gotten an ace, and that's why it can be pretty scary in situations like these.
Now, let's see if this is just gonna be some more back and forth here between the 2 squads. 2 Vandals.
Dude, he goes back up here again.
Across DRX. There's a drone forward, checking out this C site, not spying much.
Do you use the... Okay, yeah.
Multiple players in position now. As maybe significantly happier with this grab.
Shield was pumped.
We'll be able to win out the fight. Athen spring across.
Yeah, now they can go pick up the gun as well.
Able to find one, but Harry fills space.
Holy hell.
Moves up here into the site, and just like that, only 2 players remaining, and the firepower is just not there for them. Athen still with the classic. She does manage to have a Vandal in hand.
APAC VCT is pretty stacked. Yeah, it should be good, yeah.
Lucky to stay alive on that cross.
All like the lower table teams in Pacific are a lot better.
Across the map.
I like this coming from the side of
Slim
DRX,
underscore doinks with the prime. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 18 months.
And Athen will get Hunter's Fury off of this and play very far for the Hunter's Fury post plant, unless Aneri and Kelly's go through the long angle.
Because of this tripwire clear out, Athen just gonna have to stay tucked here. So we'll just stay stat in sewers. Maybe hoping and praying that no one comes.
Oh, this is gonna be so hard to. I mean, they just shouldn't be able to win it on defense here.
Would take the ult out of the
They got to tap pretty early on. We've got no vision block.
What's over here from Global Xpito, all just about game sense.
You're gonna think one short with this plant. Okay, now no one short with this plant.
Sends it through. And Neri just cannot
Oh.
get onto this one. Tries to go up for it. Holding for the defuse. Swing onto the corner of the time. Just not quite there, is it? No.
Oh, it would have been close. It would have been really, really close. I actually think they had it.
And that is
I
going
think
to be
it had
the
to.
round win,
I think the
going
kill
way
had
of
to
DRX.
happen.
No one survives. In the end, DRX do barely manage to scrape by, picking up the lead once again.
Yeah, quite the impressive step-by-step process.
Well, League is the most top-heavy. It's definitely Americans. They got the most teams that can win
and having to boil it
events.
down to 2v2 to get this post plant done with Hunter's
Then
Fury
probably
to buy
Pacific.
time off of that, wrapping around for long, despite just being on a classic. DRX.
Then I'm not
was
even
still
sure
able to
if
make
China
it rip
has
alongside Hyunmin, Athen,
more
and
teams than.
Ache.
I mean, you would say EMEA has more teams than China that can win events, but
Completely and utterly broke.
I'd be open for the argument.
The team able to stack up much cash.
China has one team.
It's just like esports
Maybe. I think they might have
overall.
4
See,
decent
though,
teams
DRX
this year,
to try to stretch this
but it
lead,
depends on.
contain it, and stop Global from consistently nipping at
I
their
think
heels.
China's in a
Decent
similar
amount of
spot to
tools.
EMEA chat. Do you not think?
Rolling Thunder in particular.
Obviously the mid and lower table is a lot better in EMEA.
Oh, this could potentially stop the entire execute if they're not too careful, especially they have to clear a lot of these traps.
Once again, Global Xpito in a good position. Smoke out into heaven. Should basically confirm it for them.
We got 5 people stacked here. Surely they don't commit.
Wall getting raised, but there's the ping reveal, and Alexi immediately able to collect 2. Young and Athen both going to be taken down. Actually now approaching in from sewers. He's able to find 1, but Crystal gets rid of Hyunmin as well. It's just like that. It seems like this back and forth is going to continue. As Global Xpito was 2 kills away from getting themselves basically a thrifty here. Flashback. Rotating up in towards heaven, cutting noise. 20 seconds remaining. They would have to get something going here sooner rather than later. He will strike, peeking in, finding 1, but I don't think there's much more that can be done here. Crossfire set up, staring into heaven.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, they kind of messed up here. Where's the drone use?
He pushes down out of this position. Maybe gate crash for an exit, but I don't know how much Global is going to look for the hunt here. But either way, they get their own win. We're tied up at 4-4.
This is so neck and neck. This is so
Do you
incredibly
think we'll
close.
win the Fast Masters?
back
I
and
got
forth
no
on
idea.
Whoever gets that big first blood will definitely turn.
I'm not
the
even sure who's
tides
going to
of a lot
qualify,
of
to be
these
honest.
rounds, and
Because
DRX,
NRG probably have the best
they
go
weren't
at
so
it from
lucky
what we've
this time,
seen,
as it
but
was
I'm not
Global
even sure
Xpito
they'll
that had
qualify
the
just because
better read
America's is so
onto that
stacked.
A stack.
And they got to play
They've
G2
heard
pretty
the
early on.
confirmation, They've heard everything. And it was just a beautiful scan and a follow-up by Alexi with a double
EDG,
K.
NRG are like
now
the
this could
safest
be
bets
a
from what we've
repeat
seen.
of the B push of the 3 members of Global
T1
Xpito.
could
Let's see
do
if they're
alright.
successful this time. Oh, no.
But they might not qualify as well. You got Gen G, Paper X,
There on the cam.
some of the upset teams.
Yes, rotating around into position, and yep, being spotted. Cam now going to be cleared out on the
Heretics,
opposite
that's a
side
good
of
bet
the
as
screen,
well.
trying to bounce up in the window.
Yeah, you probably got like the
Quite a bit of
3 safe bets, which are
that
NRG,
basically just
EDG,
cleared
Heretics. But the problem with the NRG
47.
one is I think America's
Very
is so
able to find
stacked that
flashback.
it's going to be hard to qualify. But if they play like they're playing, they're
In
fine.
the corner, shield going to be raised. Hyunmin able to find 2 quick kills. Solid enough effort, but down to 7. And between the 2 of them, 35 HP remaining.
They're so low.
Weapon scooped up. Ping revealed here on the Hyunmin. Shield broken. And Crystal just through the corner here of the site. So
Can't
we'll go ahead and
really
find
try
that
anything with the
elimination.
HP.
Going out, just pinged out.
Whoa.
Lexi on the hunt. Not gonna opt
I'd
to
say
go
there
for
was
the
an
knife.
insta trade, they might see an
Plays
nominal.
here. Global Xpito just wanting the lead, and they have it.
It has been quite the back and forth.
It might be
for
all
this
looks
map
nice.
in
Yeah, I just think they
Haven.
need more time though,
It
right?
does feel like it's just an alternating of scores. We haven't exactly seen a big of a lead between these 2 teams over here on the first map that we have. Especially now both of these teams have the big firepower.
EDG lost recent games even
Global
within
Xpito
China.
has
Yeah, but
the
mate,
better ultimate
look at what they're
economy
doing.
at the moment, and they have the
You
better
can't be
lead when
looking
it
at
comes
those
to the
stats and
C
telling
stack
me
as well. So
when you're seeing 5
this could be an
smokers, you're
early
thinking it's a normal
fight
game.
if DRX is not too careful.
Oh, yeah. Could very quickly spill over. Having a rolling thunder, if not 100 spheres, well layered into this one. Because there's the aforementioned.
No way.
Athen does manage
Just
to fight back,
fully
and a
couldn't
huge
see 'cause of
buddy,
the server
too.
ult.
Crystal will still clean up flashback, though. The 2 for 1. Overall,
Oof.
DRX going to be liking those
Look
shots,
rough as well.
especially to LES. Unable to find the kill here onto Ache. Some damage dealt here onto a couple players, but Hyunmin with an opportunity to further isolate and bring this into a 1v1, but now no longer. Crystal strikes, finds the kill, gets the timing. He's on for another ace.
Oh my.
Shock dart at the 3, he's
Oh
gone.
my god.
And suddenly it's just Athen and how
That's
quickly this round has
insane.
gotten away from DRX.
I have the spike.
Unfathomable.
The
That's the
instant
Crystal
wrap over
effect.
towards long as well. And then we make Sound and Garage where the server was last
Absolute
seen, but we
menace.
don't show that with Cypher.
Nothing.
And so that we don't expect
over
long
towards
C, so we
Garage.
just walk up
Crystal
long
on
C.
the
Oh
hunt.
my goodness, it was a nice shot
Fighting
though.
back, denies
Ah, it
away
was
the
unlucky. They
ace.
actually played it really well.
Plant. Trying to spot out, slow creep forward, coming through, peeks back in the
Huge
garage,
round.
but
Oh
as he
my
double
goodness,
takes,
Crystal's
Alexi
done a
will
madness.
strike. And that's going to be Global Xpito now establishing
Crystal's
a 2-round
done an
lead,
absolute
getting up to 6
madness.
here on the half.
Yeah, I think this is one of the air quote biggest leads that we've seen. Usually it has been happening alternatively, but Crystal,
It's a straight up
the game
2v5.
sense of this player is just so insane. The reads, the darts, knowing where as this the instincts just operating at full potential, and that's the reason why you get to see Crystal at the top of the charts
Loud or
most
EG?
of the time.
I'd
And now
probably be going
DRX,
for
they
EG.
are. Economy's not the best at the moment as we take a look at the tech pause.
All right. Well, had a couple quick ones yesterday. A little bit of a extended one earlier. So let's just hope this is more like the former.
Yeah.
And something that can be just brushed aside here relatively quickly. But yeah, I mean, honestly,
It's gonna be fun to do pick'ems. I haven't really put much thought into it.
Neck and neck with Crystal because Crystal's just been so damn strong.
Do you think we'll see Ye on Chamber? Nah, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
But Crystal, it's just when this guy starts heating up, it's such a terrifying prospect. And it's something that DRX are going to have to try to assess and shut down. Trying to close out these next few rounds.
Vice only. I mean, the Vice got a good buff.
Once the kill contract is able to get value off of that big first pick off of the map. I felt like
DG's
after
in.
the
He is
first
good.
lesson on
He needs an op
and getting
but that's
Crystal,
like a lot of
it does feel like the
duelists
kill
at the
contract
moment.
has been considered in other parts of the map instead.
Devon
A
Ash,
or
thank
B.
you so much, man. Appreciate that.
And now as well, Athen. It's I think we've seen big moments from this player on Sunset
Devanch,
yesterday.
right? How do I say your
but
name?
we do see a couple
Devanch?
of shining moments as well onto Haven with his multi-frags onto the round earlier, and that's the reason why there is that big Hunter's
You
Fury
think
coming right
Sen can
in.
beat G2
But yeah,
and
I'm really
NRG?
excited to see
G2 and NRG?
You know, DRX, this map has been
I mean, they can, but
incredibly close.
I would
No
say
timeouts
that
for
they're
both teams
underdogs.
just yet. So you know they're definitely both on the right track.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Crystal already being halfway
Putting
to
Ye
that
on
next
Chamber
round
sets
series is a
unrealistic
scary
expectations.
prospect,
Oh no, he
'cause
would.
two more rounds yet to be
Trust
played
me,
out
he would
here in this half.
absolutely farm
And
on Chamber.
DRX coming in on a weaker bye. He could absolutely.
I get that
another
I'm
one
adding into the
very quickly,
unrealistic expectations,
back
but he would
online
farm.
here.
It just wouldn't be to the levels that he farmed before.
A concern that they keep here in the back of their minds. Hopefully the sound of gunfire means that we're getting closer to having this tech pause alleviated.
Yeah, you see the silhouettes jumping up and down. Make sure they're kept warmed up.
It's realistic then. I mean, it
But
depends what the
yeah,
expectations
when we
everyone
look
else
at,
is.
You know, this upcoming round, it is Neri also very
Lotus is
close
back. Chamber
to
is
this
goated.
overdrive. You
Chamber's
get to see
really
Kaldias
good on that
being a
map.
bit quiet
Really,
on
really
the
good.
first
I would even
half
say
of this map,
better
but
now that the
already
Omen
has
one
the
ways
Rolling
on
Thunder
A
at the
don't
ready as
exist.
a,
So to hold A
big
down,
just
you
in
could have
case,
a Chamber that can
you know.
now, with the buff, hold pretty much every spot on that
Yeah.
map.
Tournament. We should have a tournament
If you went
similar to
aggro A.
this,
Ah.
but for
So
like the-
yeah,
maybe for the
I would even go
2025
ahead and say that
season,
the Chamber comp
and
on
then we just
Lotus
get to
probably
mess and screw around with all the various
is
game modes.
one of the better
Best of
comps,
five,
if
but,
not
like,
the
map
best
one,
comp.
You always have to play like spike
If
rush
people can lock
and
down
play,
like their attack.
you know, like escalation.
Yeah.
And you have to win a series while playing those game modes.
I agree. We should have that. A
think that
game
would
mode
be
relay. Yeah.
And
Do they have so many ults that
Who's next?
Oh.
okay, flashback, finding the
It's
right
you
timing to
and
get the
me.
mask
Time to
on.
jump.
well?
As coming through, looking for the catch, and then gets an
Yeah,
airy.
this is
And
just
we
too
find
many
the
ults. 3 on site though.
elimination.
They could cancel.
Flashes
Oh, they
back
maybe
inside,
should have
but
cancelled
out of range,
this.
that should-
They got to use a
not
Sova
quite gonna
ult
get it
now
done.
as well.
Flashback ends up falling.
Oh,
Kaldias able to
damn.
find Ache. Shorty, drawn
Wait,
out.
they actually
Alexi
lost this
drops down
round?
into the smoke
Yeah,
and
they
finds
had to
Yome.
cancel when they saw
And
3 here.
immediately,
Because they weren't even like that
attempt here
committed,
from
to be
DRX.
honest. They were still
Crashes
like in the
against
choke
Levies,
point.
and they do not break. Global Xpito now
Last
up
round
7
in
to
the half.
4 with one more round to be
Even
played
Fracture
out.
helps
That
Chamber?
was just
I mean, Fracture's just...
pure chaos,
Every
and
agent's
Global
good.
Xpito just thrives in that. You know, the dimensional drift alongside the Hunter's Fury being used by DRX, they were unfazed at all. They
I would
were
actually have
all
to
looking
look at
the
Fracture
right
to see
angles at the right time. They were just
if
so
there's good
ready
Chamber stuff you can
for
do
that
now. There probably
onslaught.
is with
And Global
the
Xpito, they want this
extra range
8
of
to
the
4
TP.
finish on the last round of the half.
That was a blunder. I mean, GE did good to like fast flop the site and just hold
Space
heavy.
take here from Neri, rushing him down.
Like it kind of looked like they knew this was gonna happen.
Immediately out pressured and outgunned. Double tap shield popped, flashback, taking some space, peeking over towards that link side. Alexi just tucked away.
So if GE win, we
Link
get
as well.
GE Paper
Rolling
X
Thunder online.
final, right?
It's a quick TP. Pick up there on the spike, but Neri now swooping around the back, able to find out. Now that neural theft
is-
not going to be in play
Which is
here
pretty
for
much
DRX.
what...
Plan to come
Honestly, I
down.
didn't think we would get that at the beginning, but Paper X looked so much better yesterday.
This flashback will get noted. Rolling Thunder.
Oh my
goes
god, I thought he was
across,
going to go up
crashes
top
onto
side.
Smoke up to try to peel off some of this pressure, but now
Dude, breach
Scenario
ult into a
arrives,
neon ult is one of the
running
most
all
busted
over him,
things we've
picks
seen.
up the 3K. And as the defuse comes in, it's going to be 8-4 at the half. Global Xpito finding their footing and establishing a firm lead.
They came from everywhere. Global Xpito had DRX surrounded. There was Poppy even staying very far back, so far into spawn just to find the A-Link possible lurk. And then they were all towards window as well. So there was really no post-plant position to even be allowed here. It is just crawling with Global Xpito members.
Sage, what's up? How we doing? Yeah,
Well,
it is.
looking dominant all the same. DRX
it's a little
need to
bit
find their
crazy.
footing to bounce back in the second half. We'll see if they can do it.
consistent, realistic.
We are back in Global
Like I think the
Xpito
only one
looking
that is
good,
the
probably
best
feeling good as
example is
well.
like Floor,
Up by 4 rounds as we get
and we'll
ready to
see
go
how
here
Floor
into the
does.
pistol.
I would say there's probably a couple in
sides, will now
Shopify
take
that can
the
do their
attack.
role very, very
Big
well.
Push out from DRX.
To like a similar level of tier 1. But I think you want like the heavy carry potential as well.
Has spotted him, so he's going to have to go ahead and exit.
Neri a little bit damaged already. Yellow health bar at the moment.
Amy from G2.
Haven't found any first
So,
picks
I mean,
yet,
if
so
Amy
been
plays
waiting
like
for a possible
she
push.
did in
Now it's been a bit
the champs
quiet.
the whole time,
And
then
let's see,
fair play.
Alexi has been pretty stellar
Because
on
that
the
was
map so
nuts.
far.
I've not really watched Amy much, but that was incredible performance. But yeah, you gotta be pretty realistic. It still is like tiers below.
Slowly working forward.
It still is like
Huge mass of players from Global.
the middle
Inside
level
here
of
up
tier
this
2
flash
a lot of the
for
time,
Rante.
with like a
Lone
few standout
defender,
players.
and instantly gets flushed out. Crystal, snappy to lock on. Cyphers do get traded. It's really bolt gets sent, but with that paranoia across the area, just unable to spot Yomi, so it's an easy collecting kill there within the smoke. Hyunmin able to find one. Crystal going to be put down, but Poppy's still alive. As Kelly S spraying into the smoke, gets a couple straight connections, and it's going to be Poppy to find the final blow. Frenzy in hand here for Athen, a singular shock dart. Can get the kill.
30 seconds
On
left.
Kelly S as spots them rotating in. I think they might have spotted each other. The rotation now to counter has been started as they work their way around into B, but
Well,
Athen in position.
in the right spot.
noted. Sends out the shock up close, but damage is not found. Boy's now cut. Double face, double push out of the smoke. Isolates the first one, but Poppy Chulo able to go ahead and
I was
swing
thinking maybe,
forward,
maybe.
striking him down before the reload can come in. Global get the pistol and now move up to 9.
Do you think that a game changer
Yeah,
player
valiant
who's
effort
good and is
there
put into
on
that
the
team
side
1
of Ascent.
environment
I mean, it was
would
just
be able
so
to level
close,
up?
but the
I mean,
frenzy,
sure.
a lot of firepower, but
Not
could
a chance.
easily run out of bullets in that big 1v2 situation. Very coordinated alongside
Yeah, I
Poppy
think
as
there
well,
is.
having to
I think there's
leave
players
with
that would like
smoke, and
play
now
at that level.
a bunch of bulldogs
For
and a
sure.
hero rifle on this side.
Dude, my Bacon, you're hearing
So,
this, man. My throat is so
Global
wrecked.
is able to get this down.
Ever since I got COVID
First
that one
into
time, dude,
double
we're just
digits,
out
there you
here, just struggling.
A hero frenzy here for Poppy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Not one of the pistols that we're used to seeing.
God down, yeah. I'm not even smoking, mate. No
Anti-eco,
amount of water saves me.
Maybe one to go on the run and gun. Though some attention paid over towards B. Trying to just fish and see if they clear out any tripwires that might be.
Surely. No, I'm still dying.
Jiggling on the angle.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the game changers
Back
players
away.
can hold their own.
Trying to find these
That's
picks
what I'm
all
saying.
over
But you need the
place,
carry
firing
potential now in teams
a
as
bit of
well.
blind shots here and there, hoping to
Like,
see if they are able to find-
Alexis, like util wise, is for
tag.
sure good enough.
But no movement just yet.
But do I think she could like carry a tier 1 game? No. Could she hold her own middle of the table consistently? Probably, yeah.
Is where GEXP is at.
But you gotta have the carry potential these
Spot
days.
onto one with the strike
Everyone needs to
happening
be able to take
elsewhere.
over a game pretty much, apart from the
Inside
IGL.
Gets occupied. Slide forward. Some shots coming through. Flashbacks able to find one. Alexi going to be taken down. Weapon, though, not in a recoverable position for DRX, so Poppy could just bounce up into the window, grab that phone.
But I mean, chat, it's the gap is closing. That's the main thing.
Clears out that A-Link side. Now
Give it
full
like
approach from
give it like
DRX.
give it like
From
3
C.
to 5 more years.
Breaking the shield. Double tap gone, but Hyunmin still able to find a headshot and builds it right back up. Fake out gets popped. Flashback pushes forward. It's able to find a kill. Hyunmin turns back, takes out Kelly S, and now it's all
Dude,
about
okay.
This is nothing else to be done.
Well,
They
they played
here
offside pretty
effectively
heavy
for
here.
DRX, maybe not as far as the economy is concerned, the cash invested, but still, they are not allowing for that anti-eco to go to the way of Global Xpito.
Yep, can't count out DRX just yet. It has
What
been
about
neck and
Zelsis?
neck during the
I mean,
first half.
you say that, but Zelsis has
move.
games.
Having to stack on to that C link has been incredibly important for them to get trades off of each other, even though it was a good attempt that big post plant come from the side of GEXP. It still wasn't enough. Hyunmin coming in huge on that round.
Uh-oh. We saw on the right here. Oh, hold up.
Absolutely pinned into the wall. Comes across to try to keep him safe. Turns from the flash. Looks to try to trade something back, but just cannot survive. Ends up getting overwhelmed.
How is this guy behind them?
Pushes out from Stewart.
Where's his TP?
As well.
Was he short the whole time? Dude, my voice is so
DRX, in
wrecked.
response to the aggression, works a treat. They start clawing their way back into this one.
Yep, that felt like the
Dude, a
best
whole year of
blender
this
over
chat, I'm
there
not
at
sure we're going to be
A-Long
able to
after the big
survive.
sandwich coming from DRX, and the
What's
round
going
was
on?
just over as soon as we knew
Get
it.
water, dude,
They
nothing
might
helps,
go
man.
For another round here on
could
today,
drink all
as
the water in the
most of
world and
attempts
still
has
doesn't
been
change
that
it.
constant B and C. They don't have a lot of ults to work with. They're quite close to some.
Time to watch
but
the
at
game in
least they do
silence,
have that
yeah. I
big
mean, you get no
firepower. They
casters, so
might wanna
could be
try
good.
again.
Alright, well, into rifle round effectively here. Athen going to be spotted out. Meanwhile, double push up. Alexi waiting in the window. The swing up, head gets taken off. Alexi immediately is backing off the angle. Couple shots out, presence there in mid, going to be confirmed.
Yeah, I need some kind of
Now
routine,
things
Sonya.
slow down, but it's a nice advantage for Global Xpito to play off of as they look to get themselves up to 10 rounds.
Take flight.
Well, scary. 60 seconds on the clock here. They're on the towards the right stack, but triggering the tripwire was going to force DRX onto a rotation. They already had the better idea, but now with 2 left alone onto A, I don't think they can handle this onslaught.
It's going to take some heroics, similar to what we saw in that previous round. Athen able to deliver in a pretty big way. Looks like he's going to be the first one asked to deliver once more. Slide forward.
That is the worst
down,
example,
kill,
or
turns over
probably the
helmet,
best
gets
example
the
of
other.
this bug being
Regen shield
crazy
30.
broken.
Health
Did you see the
hold.
head?
Spike planted.
Sight
The head
there's
was this. Where am I meant to
plenty
aim?
play with here on the side of DRX, but in a 2v5, we'd have to find any kind of stray eliminations. But you can already see Hyunmin rotating over towards B, trying to see
That was
if he can
nuts.
late flank, see if he can get some kills. As Ache will fall, that means that the save is going to have to be in play.
That's very difficult against 5 players. Pretty much alive and well. Full rifle round for them. Able to transition that over to the next. Just full
Yeah, I
value
need to do
into
that,
the
Cho,
double
bro.
digits for global Xpito. And
But it's like-
overdrive, I believe, not
Sure, but
even
even if I rest
invested
my
just yet,
voice,
not
right?
even necessary at all.
Like say
So really good.
because I had a whole
round
week
for
where I pretty much
global.
like
There's
rested.
4-round gap now. between
It still,
DRX.
it still comes back. I would say. Maybe I just need to
Flawless
do
fashion.
better upkeep.
It's not able to break down that economy even at all. DRX down by 4. Dimensional drift available, but flashback looking like he wants to bring an operator in. That would require a weapon swap, perhaps, if he wants to try to utilize the ult here.
I think it's time. Time for what though, Bacon?
Perhaps. It is.
Could be a lot of things that you're referring to
Maybe
here.
finding a pick.
The nursing home. Oh,
Okay,
okay, thank you for
that. I
that.
teleport to A. Perhaps could be the play.
Overdrive.
I think you could have gone more brutal though, Bacon, so that's alright.
Quite a bit of space.
Dude, look at that
Connecting,
util on
shield
short.
gets
Oh my
cleansed,
goodness.
and Gunman eating that damage, ends up falling. The aftershock crashes across.
That's so
That's going to be
nuts.
good for 1. Cannot find the second. Flashback.
Okay, they kind of need to win this retake. Oh, that is the
off.
shot that cost
goes
them.
Just a hair to the side. Can't quite make it happen. Dimensional drift now
All goes
play.
in.
Scouting here for the
You can
rest
at least
of the
TP out towards
away.
long, and
Timing,
while
but
they're
Lexi
trying to
swoops
flood in
through
off the
cage
info.
and cleans
Oh
up 2 of
man.
the remaining players. And now
Yeah, we gotta
Flashback
save
is
now.
in such a poor
Devastating.
spot. Does manage to exit out towards safety. Clears the drone, but here comes the flood. We're gonna hound him down. They know that he's weak.
Holy.
They know that he's dead. Crystal.
And that's the
Flying
big round
another kill here
you would
with the shock
imagine.
dart layering it at his
3v3.
feet, doing some squats, working out the legs. And that is Global moving up to 11.
Definitely global. DRX, rather. That was definitely one of the expensive rounds with that operator pickup. Not getting the best value as Globe was able to hunt them down and Again, Alexi with a big jump scares here.
Yeah,
for the players
I think
of
that's
DRX,
very
just coming
true,
out
Showbro.
of nowhere, getting to making that round even more difficult and even more expensive.
that's
so
very,
let's see,
very
kill
accurate.
contract. We've seen this being played before, getting first blood. Let's see what who Hyunmin picks up.
We'll spam the start. Nothing found there. Rolling Thunder online for Kelly S. Away from that neural theft.
Portal closed.
Gunman when he goes fishing.
Is it ignoring you? No, I saw it. I saw it. I think what Chobra said is right. I think I just speak wrong.
Have a fantastic target. All of them are fragging like crazy. Might be scared to be in a 1v1. Ache, though, able to start things off, finding one. Rolling Thunder crashing across, swings out, looking for a little bit more. Put some damage down onto Poppy, but cannot confirm the kill. Hyunmin does manage to win out. Kelly S going to be taken down. Poppy is still
Dude,
here.
guys just solo over towards site, holding it down.
Gets taken there. Pulled off of, though. And it looks like the
Ult goes in, they're going to think they're rotating, and then... Damn, this was kind of nice.
Still rotating.
This ult was awesome.
The cancel. Yeah.
Yeah, this Omen ult was so nice. With this this guy's gonna be sick next year, chat. He's smart as well.
A shock dart.
He's smart and a
Going to
beast.
go exactly where he wanted it to.
Backside plan.
They should still be okay for this retake, you would imagine, but
Widely, Alexi being the
big
bodyguard
recon.
here to try to keep them contained in garage.
Well,
Is delivering on that
kinda
front
went before
now.
the recon.
Just down to yo man. Alexi will be able to find 2 kills. 12-6. Global Xpito looking unrelenting here on Haven.
Yeah, that teleport play coming from Poppy really created that big
lovely
confusion
cast.
on
Yeah,
the
I mean they
side
could
of
have organized it a
DRX,
little bit better.
giving them a lot of space to get that plant off of backside and have just free reign of that entire area. Played off of each other. Alexi with the multi-frags as well. Crystal, add that in. The prowess of this player. And look at him go. Another Hunter's Fury available for this possible final round of this map.
Right, 6 chances. No dot in the middle of that, but
Clear on the cam.
so good.
Fire set up here by Platt. Mary is waiting. Baits out the vulnerable there from Hyunmin. As Hunter's Fury now opened up Crystal, going fishing, looking for a target. Hyunmin able to dance around it. Keeps himself protected. Let's see this here in mid. Swing onto the corner. Hyunmin able to find one. Poppy and Neri both going to be falling to the wayside.
Huge,
but
man.
Kelly S
Big
cleans
flash
up
as well
too.
for this swing.
Things as even as possible, but
Big
now
flash.
Alexi is gone. Crystal
Oh my God.
still arriving.
Oh God.
Flashback. They're about to align, and he's basically got the collat. Kills found,
And
it's
tucks
thrown.
around the corner
Tucks around the
because
corner here at
considers that
safety.
could have come from long.
Goes for the peak.
Damn,
Now it is
Crystal's
all on Athen to try to keep them in this game, but he has been
Man,
guarded.
GE
He has
might
been
have done
noted,
alright
and he's
in the
about to be
off-season.
fault-lined and absolutely screwed.
They're one of those
Jumps
teams that
forward,
you
the
don't want to
footsteps
play if
heard,
you're the
stun
overdogs, I
coming
feel
through,
like.
the flash into the face, and the time is just not going to be there. Playing with their food here are Global Xpito,
we
handing
got a
over
nice
the kills.
team, man.
Crystal gets the
We got a
3K.
nice team.
And that is them taking the opening map. DRX's pick of Haven.
What a finisher of a round. Crystal
Yeah, they
with
played.
the collab.
I mean, they played good.
Spotting